Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to today's second stimulus check update and stimulus news report for Thursday, August 27th. We have some really good news in today's video, and also if you stick around until the end of today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make $100 per hour for free using Facebook. So you do not want to miss that. But first off, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has provided a kind comment and also hit the like button in the past couple of weeks. It takes me hours and hours to do the research to put together a stimulus update. It's a lot of work, takes a lot of time. And obviously that is not even including publishing, recording, editing, doing any of that stuff so that you guys can get all the content in one quick video. So thank you guys for your kind words and thanking me for doing these and staying positive and giving you these updates on the second stimulus check. And I will continue to do that because I know it's helping you. So again, thank you as always, but do me a favor, like always, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button down below so that YouTube knows to share this videos with others here on YouTube as well. So here's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Obviously, I'm going to show you at the end of this video how to make $100 per hour using Facebook for free. But we're also going to talk about how CNBC reports a new stimulus package will be introduced in the coming days by Republicans. We're also going to address Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats are having issues within their own party due to the fact that Nancy Pelosi won't agree to pass some legislation through a piecemeal approach. Also, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is not optimistic that a deal gets done anytime soon. There is new hazard pay that has been approved, even though it may not affect as many of you as you probably hope. This will affect you in the end, so make sure you stick around for that. Also, you can get up to $5,600 in rental assistance for struggling families. And lastly, today is Thursday, August 27th. Today is your second stimulus check update and stimulus news update. Hopefully you have a wonderful Thursday. Now, let's address CNBC's report of a new Republican proposal that will be coming out very soon. Now, this new proposal, again, it's another $500 billion proposal, but this has different wording, different figures, which it means this is just an amendment. It's an amended version of the skinny bill from last week. Here's what is reportedly going to be included in this new proposal. First off, instead of $300 per week in an enhanced unemployment boost, it is going to be $400 per week in enhanced unemployment. Also, more PPP funding with very strict guidelines that you had to have seen some type of decrease by at least 25% or more. There's going to be liability protections for schools, businesses, and hospitals. Going to be $10 billion for the Postal Service. However, they are already expecting Democrats to come back with a $25 billion proposal or negotiation. $105 billion for schools, and the majority of that, I think 2/3 of that, is going to go for elementary school and middle schools. There's also going to be $45 billion to the Department of Health and Human Services. Now here's what's not included. You probably already know this, but I'm going to point it out and explain why. What's not included, which Democrats will most likely counter with, is there's no second stimulus check, that $1,200 stimulus check for filers and their spouse, and $500 for each dependent. That's not in there. There is no rental assistance, which Nancy Pelosi has already stated. Democrats and Republicans do not share the same values. Democrats want to provide rental assistance to those that have received some type of eviction ban because eventually they will have to pay their back rent. And if they've been living paycheck to paycheck or have not even received a paycheck, they will need more rental assistance. Also, there's no food assistance. Nancy Pelosi was adamant on this. There needs to be some type of nutritional program that provides food to children and families. That's not included. That's not there. Also, there's no state and local government funding. However, this does not seem like it's a big issue right now Because Nancy Pelosi said herself she is willing to wait until January to pass state and local government funding. So because of that, there's really only 3 things that are not included that Democrats, and specifically Nancy Pelosi, has stated they want and need inside the next stimulus package, or else it's a non-starter. And that is the second stimulus check, rental assistance, and food assistance to the American people. So this newly amended proposal is really good news. It may not seem like it yet, but it's really good news. Now let me explain why. This is really good news because this shows that Republicans are trying to get a deal done. They're trying to get something passed. The next stimulus package is going to be the hardest stimulus package to pass. And so being that Republicans are doing something now, whether it's so little or not, is good news because there's movement. But what you need to understand, what you need to see is where Democrats are currently at. And this is what many people are believing right now, is that Republicans are going to throw out many different versions of the skinny bill. $300 for unemployment, $400 for unemployment, no stimulus check, maybe include a stimulus check, maybe don't include state and local government funding, maybe include a little bit. And they're going to bounce back and forth. This is what many people predict until Democrats bite on something, until they're like, oh, we like that, until they get some type of word. But as Mark Meadows stated yesterday, he believes Nancy Pelosi will wait until the 11th hour before finally striking a deal and accepting some form of stimulus package. And this means it will be late, sometime in September. Now, many experts believe that if Republicans continue to provide revisions of their skinny bill, that Democrats will eventually accept it, as long as the numbers are right. And that was what I was just mentioning, is that Republicans need to make sure that Democrats are still on board with all these different pieces of legislation. And the way they do that is keep putting these different proposals in front of them. Eventually, maybe they will bite. If Democrats want to go and do the exact same thing, they could do that. They could put different pieces of legislation in a proposal, put it in front of the Senate, put it in front of Republicans, put it in front of Mitch McConnell, Mark Meadows, President Trump, and even Steve Mnuchin, and see, is this something Republicans are willing to accept? But right now, Democrats aren't doing that. It's only the Republicans that are doing it, which is a smart idea, and it's the only way they're going to move forward. Now, a few senators believe that Nancy Pelosi is remaining hopeful that Democrats win this coming election. Now, of course, if you are a Democrat, you obviously want to remain hopeful that Joe Biden wins. If you are a Republican, you want to remain hopeful that President Trump is reelected. That makes sense. But these experts also believe, or these senators also believe, that she is being conservative and will pass some form of stimulus just in case Democrats don't gain any ground through this coming election. By gaining any ground, I simply mean they don't gain control of the Senate and they don't win the presidency. If that's the case, Nancy Pelosi would have a tougher time getting something passed after the election. So that is why some senators believe she is being conservative and she will pass something, but she's going to wait until the end, which is going to be late September. But again, this is really good news. The last thing America needs right now is Congress to do absolutely nothing. And while so many Americans are going hungry, are facing homelessness, and are putting themselves into life-altering debt, we need Congress to act, and we need them to act immediately. We need something to get passed as soon as possible. In regards to the second stimulus check, here's what you need to know. Currently, as of yesterday, the Fed is calling for another round of stimulus checks. This is nothing new. The Fed has been urging Congress to do something because America needs it. President Trump and Republicans, they want more stimulus checks. President Trump even came out and said he wants larger stimulus checks. Democrats are urging Nancy Pelosi to pass stimulus checks and unemployment, which Nancy Pelosi specifically said in an interview to the American public, admitted this. She will not pass unemployment or an unemployment enhancement or stimulus checks in a piecemeal deal. She wants a full package or else nothing at all. So many Democrats are upset by that, even just American people. Okay, Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. That upset many people. The Treasury is urging stimulus checks. When I say the Treasury, it's specifically Steve Mnuchin. Also, economists strongly recommend stimulus checks to help boost the economy and get some type of stability to the American people. Now, with all these people wanting a second stimulus check, it would be political suicide by many experts not to pass stimulus checks before the upcoming election. So that's one of the reasons why myself and many other people believe there is still a strong possibility a second stimulus check does happen. So let's keep your hopes up. So remain hopeful, but just understand, if it doesn't happen, I am going to show you ways you can actually make some money. So again, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. Now let's talk about the new hazard pay that has been approved and why you need to stay updated on all this information. As of right now, we know that Congress is not even talking about hazard pay for essential workers on a federal level. But many cities, states, and many cities, counties, and one state have began providing hazard pay on a smaller scale. So it is important to know what others are doing, because as more and more counties, more and more cities, and more states start to participate in some form of hazard pay for essential workers, more will eventually join in. And that's where you could actually be paid. So as of right now, the new update for today is in New Castle County, Delaware. There was a $5 million hazard pay fund that was just announced, just approved, for their emergency responders. This will include firefighters, paramedics, 911 operators, and all EMS services. So that's really good news. The exact amount is currently unknown. However, based on reports, it is expected to be anywhere between $1,500 and $3,000 per employee. So again, it's not the $10,000 hazard pay that was proposed inside the HEROES Act. However, it is still something, and it is still going to help out many families, many individuals that have been working through this pandemic. You guys are our heroes. Now, there is also new rental assistance programs that have been recently approved and released. Currently, Thousand Oaks, California, they have a $1 million rental assistance fund, and you can receive up to $5,600. However, it's going to be $3,600 if you have a one-bedroom apartment or smaller. By smaller, it's either a one-bedroom or a studio apartment. You would receive $3,600. It's a one-time payment. If you have a two-bedroom apartment or larger, you would receive $5,600. Again, it's a one-time payment. This program is going to help roughly 200 families. Now in Spokane Valley, Washington, they also have a $1 million rental assistance fund. It's expected to be between $1,000 and $2,000 paid directly to the landlord for back rent. Again, that is going to help out a decent amount of families. In Jonesboro, Arkansas, they have a $100,000 rental assistance fund. Well, it's technically $105,000, but $5,000 of that is going to do the system, run the system that will be used to actually go and apply and approve families. But this $100,000 rental assistance program is going to provide assistance to roughly 100 families, and each family would receive up to $1,000. You would not receive more money if you do not pay over $1,000. So just want to point that out. If you have a, let's say, a apartment that you're paying $500 a month for, you would not receive over $500 for that. So it will help at least 100 families, if not more. In Detroit, Michigan, they have a new $12 million rental assistance fund. The exact numbers of this are not presently available as it has recently just released. So just understand, it's a new fund. They've already gone through their first initial rental assistance fund through the CARES Act. This one's completely different, so just understand this is going to help out a lot of people, but as of right now, we just don't know the current numbers. Now, as I said earlier, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make $100 per hour from Facebook absolutely for free. All you have to do, continue to watch, okay? It's very simple, and if you have questions along the way, I'm going to go somewhat quick through this so that it's not a long video. It's probably going to take me about 5 to 10 minutes to show you exactly the process and walk you through it step by step. But if you have questions, either slow the video down or just comment down in the comment section below. How can I help? What do you have questions on, and where are you currently struggling? So if you're ready, let's go. Alright guys, so here is how you can make over $100 per hour using Facebook for free. Okay, it's very simple and is absolutely free. Anybody can do this. Here's what you do. Go to facebook.com. You can see I'm already here. What you're going to do is you're going to join and you're going to go and search specific groups, and these groups can be really anything. However, you want the group to be somewhat marketing related or somewhat business related. There needs to be a business goal behind the page and the person. Let me show you what I mean. Yeah, I have a list. I have 4 people right here, 4 different pages. This guy right here, his name's Dan Frigo. Frigo. He is a member of a ClickFunnels group that I'm a part of. Now, if you look at his Facebook banner right here, just has these crosses on the little hillside. Nice little sunset. Really cool looking, right? But it doesn't do anything as far as using his page to go and get leads or promote a business. So here's what you would do. You try to promote this different link right here. But here's the problem. His banner, which everybody will see right off the bat, doesn't actually do that, doesn't accomplish this. Look at somebody like Colin Wayne, who it says he's on Yahoo Finance, Inc., Huffington Post or HuffPost, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, Fox Business, right? And it's his name, all this stuff. It shows pictures of him at the White House, right? All this great stuff. Now, this doesn't do the exact same thing either. It doesn't promote his company, which is Redline Steel. So, what I would do if I look at somebody like this, it's very basic. I'm not really sure how he pronounces his name, but he is an affiliate marketer, and on his banner it says, learn how to build digital affiliate business online. Click here. Well, if I click here, watch this. I click there and it takes me to this, and I can click on this link. That is what you want. That is the goal. And the reason why this works is because you can charge somebody, $10, $15, $20, $50 to create this. This would probably cost about $10. If I were to create this for somebody, I'd charge about $10 to do this. If I were to do something like this, I would charge in the hundreds of dollars to do this. Maybe even the thousands. Just do something like this. But here's what you need to understand. There's a website out there, it's called Fiverr.com, where you can go to Fiverr.com, type in Facebook banner right here, click search. Now you need to go in and join. I didn't join or log in right now, but normally I would be. But I could come here and let's say I want to create this banner right here, and I'm gonna charge this guy $10 to do it. Well, if I go to Fiverr.com, I can come here and I can find this guy right here. I will design a unique Facebook page cover or social media banner for $5. Cool. $5 takes about 1 day and he'll build me something like this. That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what this guy needs. So what I would do is I'd go and hire this guy for $5. I'd charge this guy $10 and I'd make $5 profit. Now, that is very basic. Normally I'd make anywhere from $10 to $20 on every single one. Here's the cool thing. When you go to Facebook.com, let's say I go here and I want to look for, let's say, real estate agents, right? And I want to go to groups. So now what I could do here is real estate rockstar agents. Maybe this is the group I want to be in. Or real estate Washington or real estate agents mastermind group. That's the one I want to join, right? This is the one. I could come here, easily come here. and I could go and join, and now once I join, I would get a list of every single member. I can go through the list. Okay, let's say I come right here. I can go through the list and go to every single person and be like, hey, Jesse Dua or whatever it is. Okay, I could be like, you know what? I can make you a better Facebook banner than the cityscape. I can do that. It'll cost you $15. It'll take me about a day and a half. I'll get it done for you. You can have a couple of revisions if you like, and it would help you build a client list, because we would try to promote this or these different links down here, the YouTubeagents.com, right? We try to do that by creating something simple like this. And by doing this, more and more people that you go in contact through the different Facebook groups are going to be like, you know what, that does make sense. I don't know how to create those different, banners, but obviously you do. I'll pay you $15, and you get paid through PayPal. Simple, very quick, and it's trustworthy. So this is what you do. I'm gonna walk you through it really quick, step by step. Again, very quickly though. I'm not gonna show you everything. What you do is you go and find the different Facebook groups that are trying to make money. The people are using Facebook to run a business. Those are the people that are going to pay you to create a different banner ad for them. So let's say any of these, right? You go and find and you pinpoint people that do have links down in their intro, but they are not promoting those links. So when you do that, so that person didn't have it, I'll come here and I'll find somebody else. Let's say this person. You want to pinpoint a bunch of different people that are looking to do that. Like this person right here. Just picture their family. Great, but that's not going to get to make you more money. So once you find those people, all you got to do is send them a message. Very simple. There's a message button right there. You click on it, send them a message, let them know what you can do, what it costs, and maybe different examples, different things that you have done. Maybe you did this, or you did this, or maybe you did something like this, or something like this. Let them know what you have done. Show them actual examples, and let them know how you can help. And then lastly, go and hire somebody to create the different banner ad for you, so that you don't have to waste your time doing any of the work. It's absolutely free, because your client, let's say this is my client, she would go and pay me, let's say $10, $15, then I'd take $5 of that, pay this guy, and then I make the profit. It's a very simple business idea. It works. I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, it's pretty much getting a new name now. It's called drop servicing. You may have heard of it. It's an incredible business. I highly recommend it. So if you have questions, let me know. You can always ask your questions down in the comment section below. Alright guys, did you see how simple that was? It's very easy to make money online. All you need to do is understand. You don't have to do the work. You can hire somebody else to do the work for you. It's called outsourcing, and it's one of the ways that I run multiple online businesses. So again, if you have questions, just ask your questions down in the comment section below. But all I want to do right now is just say thank you guys for watching today's second stimulus check and stimulus package news video. Today is Thursday, August 27th, and hopefully you will have an incredible Thursday, an incredible Friday, and a wonderful weekend. Now, can you do me a favor? Like always, go ahead, hit that like button down below so that YouTube knows to share this video with others. But only do that if you learned something and you enjoyed today's video. But like always, thanks for watching today's video. Do yourself a favor, subscribe so you don't miss any more stimulus check updates, and I'll see you guys on the next one.